What's happening, La Familia? We back in this thing with another one. And we got that man, Jonah B, which is one Feezy's nephew. Of course, BBG cousin. And he dropped the song, man, and sent a few shiggities in it, man. You know that sleazy folk. He remixed it and whatnot. And dropped a few shiggities in it. And in my personal opinion, it seemed like, you know, he took a jab at that man, TBG Osama. Also went at 300 in there. And it seemed like he took a jab at a real bang, of course, and one Feezy. Seemed like he took a jab at his uncle. But I'm going to play that for y'all. Before we do, though, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and turn post notifications on to all. If you don't turn post notifications on to all, you will not be notified every time we drop a video. So make sure you do that, family. And without further ado, kick that video for me one time. Believe it.
Yeah, free D block. Legs opposition, he got shot all in his face. I'm on
legs opposition, he got shot all in his face. I'm on
feet, I'm hopping fences, trying to find out where he stay. Drop the bag and clear the business. Don't look around, we kill a witness. In the trap, I got them.
Find out where he stay. Drop the bag and clear the business. Don't look wrong, we kill a witness. In the trap, I got them bows. Niggas think I'm water whipping. Fuck them legs, I want his face. Do a race like I'm TK. Is in my hand, not on my waist. I'm like, who on God today? Fuck the media, I'm lit.
Easy flow, I do what I want. Niggas pussy, niggas rats, undercover fucking punk. I can't be
easy flow, I do what I want. Niggas pussy, niggas rats, undercover fucking punk. I can't be
fucking with no nigga, they be fucking with no rat. Cause if some G shit pop out, they gon' send the people to where I'm at.
Fucking with no nigga, they be fucking with no rat. Cause if some G shit pop out, they gon' send the people to where I'm at.
I can't be fucking with no nigga, they be fucking with no op. Keep on fucking around with the fuck around, go fuck around and get shot on.
I can't be fucking with no nigga, they be fucking with no op. Keep on fucking around with the fuck around, go fuck around and get shot on.
Instagram, swear they kill her, till they turn into the victim. Writing statements, pointing fingers, grab a pen and circle pictures.
Instagram, swear they kill her, till they turn into the victim. Writing statements, pointing fingers, grab a pen and circle pictures.
No Ruger with me, I got this black, this bitch chrome. Look at the top, all that pump faking, he never shoot. Straight facts when I'm in that booth. That other boy won't play both sides. Fuck it, we can pin them too.
That other boy won't play both sides. Fuck it, we can pin them too.
That other boy won't play both sides. Fuck it, we can pin them too.
BMC not 300.
BMC not 300.
BMC not 300.
Bitch, you know I'm from Garden Lane. Walking with a stick like this bitch a cane. I ain't gotta aim, all I do is swing.
Now, this song came out exactly 3 weeks ago. That was about a week after the situation happened with Osama. If you know, you know. So the reference that I'm speaking to, if you know, you know. I'm not going to point out who got popped or anything like that, but he did say somebody got hit in the face or whatever. Now, as far as who he talking about, we can speculate all day long, but we not going to do all that. I will say this, though. The part where he said, if that boy messing with both sides, then, you know, whatever. Y'all heard what he said. That is what stuck out the most to me, because it seemed like he was talking about one Feezy. Now, if we go back to what happened with BBG said that one Feezy messes with TBG. So, you know, of course, he's a wild side BBG. So that right there just stuck out to me. At the end of the day, this is his nephew. One Feezy's son already came out and said that, you know, his pops was messing with the opposition side. But now, you know, the nephew come out and say this. Who could he be talking about messes with both sides? That boy messed with both sides. Who he talking about? You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else? You know what I'm saying? BBGD just came out and said that. And then also, man, y'all heard him, you know, take the jab at 300 by saying BMC not 300. BMC not 300. And also talking about, you know, he can't mess with dudes that mess with rats. You know what I'm saying? And that could have been a reference towards the situation that came out where Smooth the RB dropped the paperwork on Rail Bang. It turned out to be fake. But I'm sure a majority of us know what happened with that overall situation, man. Smooth dropped that paperwork on him. It was sent to him or whatever. And yeah, man, it just set the internet on fire, man, because we was all shocked to see that situation with Real Bang. That ended up making the Bleeders and the 300 gang fall out, you know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, 60 gang too. They all fell out pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it was just ugly, man. It was just an ugly situation. So as far as the rat comments, I feel like that's what Jonah B was talking about. And if you know Jonah B, man, Jonah B ain't short for words, man. Jonah B gonna let you know how he feel. You know, he highly aggressive with it. Young dude energy, a lot of young dude energy. Y'all already know how that young dude energy is, man. Young dudes, man, they just don't really even think about the consequences. Not to mention the fact that Jonah B just got out, man. He ain't even been out for that long. But you see, you know, he back on his BS, man. He back going in. He also dropped a little EP, man. It showed his talents. And it ain't like Jonah B does not have talent. He definitely has talent, man. He's more talented, in my personal opinion. I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like he's better than BBGD and One Feezy. You know what I'm saying? He's a lot better than them. Like, it's levels, and he's levels ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely has the talent to be seen and actually have somebody put something behind him, man. If somebody put something behind him, he could be a star in his own right, man, because his flow is really nice. He's very versatile, and he does not only have to talk about, you know, gangster stuff, man. He could actually talk about stuff you can relate to. And the little EP that he just dropped not too long ago, I think it's been about a week now. He dropped like a 4-song EP, and I think it's called Jonah for President. Jonah for President, and it was nicely, man. It was nicely done, man. Not only was the mixing and mastering very, very good, but his flow, his hooks, the way he hopped off the beat, the pauses and tempo, the way he harmonized in the overall EP. Every song, it was 4 songs, so every song was definitely on point and displayed the full potential that Jonah B has, man. He has the potential to be somebody, but he has to separate himself from everything that incriminates him with all the stuff that he puts in his music, man. That's gonna keep him connected to stuff that's gonna stop him from growing. You know what I'm saying? He gonna constantly be in and out of jail because he gonna be looked at from the stuff that's coming out of his mouth on wax. I don't think artists understand that, man. Whenever you put this stuff on wax, you're gonna constantly be looked at, man. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody. You know, everybody who raps about drilling something, that raps about smacking somebody in the face, that raps about people ratting, you know, they antagonize, whatever, you're going to have a lot of problems with the police. You already got a lot of problems because you're black. You already got a lot of problems because you're from the hood and you're coming up fast and you're coming into a lot of money. They already look at that, you know, with a little snake eye, you feel me? Like they ready to take you down. But whenever you know, add all this stuff and incorporate it into your music, only thing you're doing is asking for the laws to mess with you even more, man. So once he separates from that, you can see him start to become a top talent, man. You can see him start to become a more sought after artist, man. Because like I said, man, the man got talent and it's undeniable, man. Y'all know how it is, man. All these young artists in Baton Rouge, man, a lot of them have talent. Not only Baton Rouge, but all across America. A lot of them have talent, you know. But the problem is trying to separate the streets and pursue what it is they are talented in. That's the problem, man. So once he has that growth and he hits that understanding within his head where he like, you know what? This is holding me back. All this street stuff is holding me back. Let me separate myself and try to climb up a different way. Because I don't know how many more people are actually going to reach the top off of doing that, you know, off of actually beefing with everything. And then once they reach the top, man, they get hemmed up, man. Look at Lil Yoshi. Look at, you know, what's going on with BBGD. Look at Baby Joe. You know, it's like that clout and attention that they get off of all of this, you know, drill music, all this killing. And look at King Von, lost his life, but all of this attention they get off of this music about death is more so bittersweet in the end. It's just like the fruits of that labor is not the same as the fruits of a labor of a Bruno Mars or a Drake or somebody who is more centered around the music and artistry of the music, and not one that's trying to correlate with the street topics. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same, man. And every artist that talks about this, just be prepared, man, to be involved in a lot of sticky situations that you don't even got nothing to do with. Like, say something happens at your concert, well, your name is going to be attached to that 100% of the time, because you are the artist who promotes that, so to speak. That's what the populace is going to look at it as, man. You're promoting that. So yeah, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Definitely gave y'all my takes, man. Like I said, man, I felt like he was talking about Osama, but could have been talking about anybody else with the little leg reference. Talking about that man won Feezy, Rail Bang, and of course 300, because he mentioned them straight up directly. But y'all know, we'll be back with another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon and turn post notifications on all. That way you will be notified every time we drop a video. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. With that being said, I'm out. But later.